Hey guys, Shrapnel here, trying a different style of angle. I'm going to show you how janky my setup is right now. It's literally just a rusty crowbar that I'm resting my phone on, but it seems to be working quite well. So today's video is going to be a deeper dive into my multi-tool kit that I carry on my belt every day. So first and foremost, let's actually just talk about the tool itself. This is the Victorinox Swiss Tool Spirit, model XC, also known as the Plus model. It is in this quick draw style holster. Let's see if you can see that logo. This thing it was about $30, made out of stamped sheet metal, folded over with spring tabs on the inside that allows the multi-tool to slide in and out quite nicely. Set that there for right now. But the video is mostly about this. So what we have here is a Skint Solutions M sheath. It's basically specifically designed for this tool, but it just so happens to also work perfectly for what I'm using it for right now. So let's go ahead and get started. Right up on the front, we have a pair of just Victorinox tweezers. I really like the tweezers from the Swiss Army knives. They're very versatile and they're so tiny. They're just perfect and they slip very nicely, if I can do this on the camera, into the sheath. So we'll leave those out. We'll set them right there. On this side, sorry, I'm not used to this. On this side here, we have a fire steel. This is from the Buck Selkirk. The whistle broke off. I actually broke it off myself. It didn't break off on its own. And yeah, that's the fire steel I carry on me. So I have an emergency fire starting option. Obviously, it's no replacement for a lighter, but it's perfect for this kit. Next, I have a little tiny pocket level, and I tell you, this thing, it is, if you're any kind of handyman or anything like that, if you carry a full-size multi-tool, you've got to incorporate one of these. It does not have to be one of these nice steel ones. They do make cheaper all-plastic ones. Just something like this. If you install a stove or install a dryer, you can slap this on top and just real quick, just ballpark it. Yep, that's level. So really handy to have. So that does it for that side. On the other side, this is something that I do plan on replacing with something a little more professional. This is a very cut down Bic round stick. This is the cap. I have snipped it off. This was cobbled together out of a couple of old pens. As you can see, when it's fully put together, it actually does work as a pen. As you can see, works just fine. We'll throw that out later. Alrighty. Very nice to have. And that does it for the side pouches. Now into the main pocket. So right here we have the Leatherman bit adapter kit with an assortment of bits. We take the Phillips driver on my Swiss tool. And we take the Leatherman bit adapter. And the way that you want to put it on is you want to put it on when there's a slight angle. Push it as far down as you can. And then bend it till it's straight. And it is on there. Which is just really nice. And then it just pops right off when you want to take it off. So that is the adapter. And then, as you can see, we have a couple of bits. We have some Torx, some Allen, some Robertson, a couple of flathead options, and a couple of Phillips. In addition, we have another bit card with the rest of the bits that aren't available on this. So again, got some Torx, got some Allen, Hex. Yeah, very handy. Comes in handy all the time. This is the Leatherman bit extender. This is actually not for the multi-tool. I'll actually go grab what that's for. Because I carry this kit at work with me every day, some of the tools in here are actually for something like this. Fantastic thing that I want everyone to know is that the $10 Hyper Tough 4-volt cordless screwdriver, electric cordless screwdriver, works with the Leatherman bits. And I'll show you, giving it a rather hard challenge with this one. Really tiny, right? It goes on. Doesn't come out. Works beautifully. So yes, this kit basically builds off of some of my other toolkits that I have spread about, but this is my baseline. Then, in conjunction with all of that, let me grab this out again, is I need these. So we have the bit adapter. And now I have a nut driver on my multi-tool. And it works fantastic. This is the DeWalt double-sided hex nut driver. So it pops off. It's got a ball bearing detent. And I have 4 sizes of nut driver. 1/4 inch, 5/16, 3/8, and 7/16. Very handy little setup, and it stows away quite nicely in the pouch. And the last thing in here is my 4-inch Tecton adjustable wrench. These things, again, very handy. If you're carrying a multi-tool, I strongly suggest throwing one of these in the pouch. Let me show you something. I can move out of the way. I don't care if it's this, one of these, one of these. I think you all know what this one is, the good old-fashioned Leatherman Wave, or even something like this. This is just a cheapo. We got simple pliers, yada yada. It does not hurt to have a pair of pliers with a wrench. It just vastly increases your capability. Honestly, the only thing I would still like to add to this kit, but I can't seem to find a viable method to do so, is some kind of knife sharpening method. I'm most likely going to go with probably the, I'll buy the, I forget what you would call them, the saw and the file for the Leatherman Surge. I think that might just be able to fit in this case. If not, I don't know. With that all being said, that's just a real quick, kind of sloppy rundown of what goes in this kit. I do in fact carry it every day. You can tell by the wear and tear and just how this sheath is sitting, as well as just the grossness in this. I will say, I've had this sheath for a couple of years now, still holding up great. It's actually really well done. You can see here the stitching's all fine. A little mangled up here, but that's to be expected. The tag's still in good shape. I did have a popped thread like right here, but I just I trimmed it with this actually, and then just singed it down. But yeah, that's my EDC belt kit. At first I kind of called it my MacGyver kit, but honestly I think I put MacGyver to shame with everything here. Well, thank you for watching.